And we're live. Da, 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 da. Let's see how many people we can get on here. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows like a light bulb. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph, hi Kimberly, hi Stacy, join in any reindeer hey. I never said I could sing, but since nobody was joining me, I just thought I would. Hold on, guys. I'm sharing this to the Onward group. Hold on. Just hold your britches. Hold your britches on now. Come on. I have been working. I have been out there Ubering. Okay, hold on. I'm posting here. I got to post this in my team group. Hi, Diane. Hi, Janetta. How y'all doing? Merry Christmas early. Are you watching my countdown? So if you're coming on, let me know it's you. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you are hashtag live or hashtag replay. Let me know. Come on. I only got so much time here. We got to get this party started. Thank you. Hi, Robin. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Brandy. Hello, Dawn. Don't be a stalker. Tell me you're watching because I'm seeing you. I don't want to have to be calling everybody out, okay? Don't be a stalker. Say that you're here. Tell me where you're from. Share it if you would like to share it. Hashtag me that you're live. Hashtag me that you replay. Come on. Don't be that person. We have Brandy from Canada. See, Brandy got it going on. Hey, Brandy, how are you, my friend? Amanda, how are you? Melissa English, how are you? Nita, hey, baby, how are you? Nita, don't be blowing smoke, girl. I know that song was not beautiful. Now, it is a beautiful song, Nita, but coming out of my windpipes, thank you very much, it is not. Hello, Anastasia. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Sandra. Da, 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 da. Are you feeling the Christmas spirit yet? Are you feeling like, Jesus, take the wheel, I'm on. Just so glad fourth quarter is done. Did I say that? Did I say I'm glad? For all my Avon followers out there, are you glad that we have put fourth quarter in the bag? We have put that kid to bed. We have put that puppy in the pen. We have taken this thing and done everything we could do with it. And now we are roaming for 2019. I know it's confusing. I know it's campaign 1 and we're still in 2018. I know. I get it. Don't worry. You part of the tribe. You're going to get it. Hopefully they're going to fix that next year. So hello, Sherry. And who do we have here? Hold on. I saw New Mexico. Hey, Tracy from New Mexico. So let's see here. From Christmas Time USA. Wow. We're claiming it, aren't we, Catherine? Wow. We're claiming it. So if you think somebody would like to laugh tonight, feel free to share this. Share it on your page. Share it on your team page. I have no promises as to what is going to come out of my mouth or what stories I'm going to be telling you tonight. But I can guarantee you, when I'm talking, you don't want to be drinking, okay? That I can tell you. Hello, Jake. How are you? Jake says, your inspiration helps me work my business. Baby, I'm glad because sometimes my own inspiration don't help me work my business, okay? So if I am helping you, that's great. Tracy says, Molly, originally from Maryland. Good things happen in Maryland. You know what I'm saying? Just saying hello. Let's see. Robin says she is excited for next year. I get it. Hey, Jewel, how are you? Michelle. Clara, hi baby, live or Memorex. You remember that, Clara? I'm that old. I remember that, okay? So I was just out Ubering, okay? Like, I thought, I went out a couple hours ago. Hi, Phyllis. It got crazy. Everybody, their sister, their mother, their wife, their sister's mother's cousins, they're all having Christmas parties. And they all being responsible, you know, like, they want to go drink. They want to go have a good time. And they're calling Uber. which is good. And I've gotten a lot of them tonight, and they're all excited, and they're dressed up, and some of them aren't so dressed up because they like Southern Maryland rednecks, and I love them. You know, I'm a Southern Maryland girl. I love them, right? But it's a little crazy. Hi, Mackenzie. How are you? Kim Scott. Hello, Kim Scott. How are you? So, yeah, it's been, I know why you're on here. You read the post about the cops, didn't you? You read about the po-po, and you just want to know about the po-po. Well, I'm not telling you about the po-po right away. How about that? I'm going to make you wait. How about that, right? How about that? So, hi, Cynthia. How are you? Stephanie. Hello, my beautiful friend, Stephanie. How are you? Lisa Maines is on here. Julie Phillips just snuck on. I saw her. Come on, share this in your groups. Get some people here. Let's show people how when you have a goal and you have a plan and you want to get something done, see, you're showing me the love because I called you out. You showing me the love because you read about the po-po. I know what it is. Y'all can't lie to me. I know you read about the po-po, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, if I ever in a million years ever wanted to listen to the story, I can't believe Molly got pulled over by the po-po. Let me add again. It is not the first time. It's just the first time as an Uber Avon lady that I was pulled over. So yes, Lisa says she's out Ubering now. Lisa, are they having Christmas parties where you're at? Girl, we crazy here in Southern Maryland, okay? Everybody going out tonight. It's raining here. It's cold. They still going out. They don't care. Somebody else paying for the food and the alcohol. They going to the Christmas party, the company Christmas party. Yeah, you like that? Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I had those done today. Had my toes done too, but I can't get my toes up here. Like, you know, if I could get my, no, we're not going to even attempt that. Forget I said it. Yeah, they're done too. So, okay. So it's going well, okay? It's going well. I need you to know that. It's going well. I meet a lot of people. I meet a lot of people, thank you. A lot of people, I do. And they all have a story, right? You know how we always say, we have a story and we have a why? Well, I'm figuring out there are whys for everything. Hello, Juanita. Like, why are you needing an Uber tonight? Like, why are you arguing with the woman you're supposed to be taking out to the party with? You know, I mean, there's all kinds of whys out there. Oh, here comes my husband with some fresh coffee for me. You are awesome, hubby. Thank you so much. Ooh, it is hot. Ooh. Okay, turn it. Hold on. Give me a minute. Y'all catch up, okay? Just hold on. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's good, baby. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Everybody needs a lead bib, but you can't have mine, okay? Hi, Tracy. I see you sneaking on. Story time. Yes, Deborah Jacobs. It is story time. So, Lynn Brooks, I see you. Okay, now I'm going to tell you again. You coming on. Don't come on, you stalkers. Quit coming. I don't want Molly to know I'm on here. Newsflash, every time you come on to a live stream when it's live, I see your name, okay? So, don't be rude. Don't be a stalker. Don't play that. Who are you? How you doing? Where are you from? Hashtag live, hashtag replay, hashtag... I don't care, Molly. I'm just here for the story. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You know I would. Don't you dare. Okay, don't dare. Hi, Marlene. How are you? So, okay. I've got stories, guys. I mean, I have stories that I didn't tell you last time because we just didn't have time because I have to tell you. Y'all been reading my posts because I'm not going to lie to you. Let me start out by saying, hi, Dara. How are you? Gamin, how are you? Good to see you. Leslie. Hello, Leslie. Tammy says, maybe live? Okay. Tammy, don't mess with me. I think I'm live. I think you're on here live with me. Don't mess with me, okay? So, look. You've been following my posts. Most of them are on Onward with Molly now. I'm not doing a whole lot on my personal page because when I do stuff on Instagram now, thank you, Scott Kramer and the Multi-Brains, now it all comes on onto my page, which is a good thing, so I don't have to double post. Okay, everybody asking me about the cards. I got to be honest with you. I'm so busy right now. Just there for the stories, Deborah. I love you. I love you, girl. I am opening my Christmas cards and my boxes 1 day a week because...
They're killing me.
Why are they killing you, baby?
Because
they're here for the stories, babe.
I meant, like, we got a stack of Christmas cards.
No, it's great. Like, okay, hold on. Let me show you what I haven't opened. Hold on. I've been showing you, but babe, did you get your leg? No, you did not, babe. Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you what I haven't opened that's just from this week. Hold on. I mean, you guys are freaking awesome. You know how I love... Okay, and don't tell me you're sending me a card just to get into the drawing for the 7 people who are going to earn goodies, okay? Okay, I know you're probably thinking it, but don't tell me that. Don't hurt my feelings. Okay, hold on. Okay, so look. This is so far this week, and the week is not over. I still have 1 more day. These are just the cards. I picked up 1, 2, 3. I got 3 packages over there. They have not even been opened yet. You guys rock, because when I am at my tiredest, when I think I am not making a difference, when I think nobody could possibly love me except Lee Bibb and be able to stand my ass, okay? I come home, Lee hands me the mail, and I have a bunch of love right here waiting for me. The notes are freaking amazing, okay? Amazing. They're just great. You guys are my heart. You are my tribe. Lisa Main says, hashtag it's all about the cookies. Girl, I hear you. Hi, Dina. How are you from California? Roger, love you, baby. Look, I will give you a few here. Julie Hines. Hold on, I'm pulling some names randomly. Avon by Sharon. We know who that is. Rhonda. Well, honey.
Tell them that cooking ain't happening until after Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've already put in there that, the cookies aren't coming until after Christmas for the winners. They already know that because I won't have time. Okay, Jolie. I got Jolie's here. Hold on. There's so many. I'm just randomly. Karen Rouse. So if I called your name, it's okay. It's not that I just randomly pick them. But I will go through these this weekend, either probably Sunday, because my brother is having a get-together, my middle brother, tomorrow night, and I'm actually going to take the early evening off and not Uber. Amy, I love you, my friend. I love you. Everybody, give Amy a shout-out, because Girlfriend hit Honor Society this year. Honor Society. She kicked ass and she took names, and I am so proud of her. Way to go, Amy. Way to go. So the love, I'm feeling it in so many different ways, but I am feeling it. Bonnie Smith, I saw you sneak on. You better say hi. Hi, Lori. How are you? Merry Christmas from Cape Cod, girl. You rock. Thank you. You rock too, my friend. Awesome. So, oh, you know where I forgot to share this? Oh, I forgot to share this on my own daggone page. Well, that really sucks, doesn't it? I don't share this on my personal thing. Hold on. I'm still here. Hold on. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Hold on. Share. Okay, share. No, we don't want to share it on my page. I just did it on my page. Duh. Okay, so shared it on my timeline, too. We want to make sure for those who are following me. So, okay, so let's see here. Yes, Sharon Carmack. Let's talk about Sharon. I know I've said it before, but I can't stop talking about it. Sharon Carmack hasn't been in that long. I don't know exactly how many campaigns because I'm not looking at it, but not many. New representative, last part of the year, earned that iPad in Build the Love. So proud of her. Second generation representative, rocking it, loving it. Love her. I cannot wait to see what she does in 2019. All I know is it's going to be good, and everybody better watch out, okay? So it's going to be awesome. So, okay, let me get back. So, I talked today just a little bit in the post, if you didn't see my post, about the fact that sometimes in life, everybody has, well, no, I need to take this back. I was just going to say everybody has goals. I have figured out, especially through Ubering, that that's really not true. Not everybody has goals. Sharon started in campaign 16. Girl, you rocking it. Love. Much love, girl. Much love. You rocking it. There's a lot of people out there who don't have goals. There's a lot of people out there who just walking day to day. They got nothing better to do. And by the way, it's more than about the numbers. The numbers are great because numbers, no matter what business you're in, but there's a lot of things that I am learning through Ubering. Hello, Carly. I see Carly just jumped on here, and Miss Norma did. How are you, my friends? Good to see you. Thank you for jumping on. So this is what I have found out. I have never been allowed to be full of myself, so to speak. Right about the time that I think there is something to be full of myself about and think, wow, look what I just did. That's awesome. Something comes along, knocks me the heck back down. You know what I'm saying? Something come along, and it does. And I believe that that is God keeping me grounded for you, because I have had to struggle for just about everything I've ever. Happy holidays to you too, my friend. Very, very happy holidays to you. I have had to struggle for so much in my life. And as much as I have not liked it during the struggles, I have always grown from it. No matter what it is. Rather it was my divorce that I went through with my first husband, rather it was issues with my kids, and you all know the stories of me not, my kids not talking to me for a while. The struggles of trying to be the best person and the right person and to help others, but you think that what you're doing is helping them. And in the end, you've enabled them, and you didn't mean to do that, but you do. And you think you're helping, but you're not. And so it becomes a struggle. And man, you just learn from it. The fact that your business is growing and growing and growing and growing, and let's be clear, everybody, if you haven't hit this yet, what I'm about to say, I want you to know that this is what happens. Your business grows and grows and grows and grows, and you're excited, and every time you turn around, there's growth, and you're like, yeah! And every time you turn around, there is something to be excited about. You're going to hit that time. You're going to do this, and all of a sudden, you're going to tap out a little bit. You're going to tap out. You're going to be like, whoa, 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 what happened? Not seeing growth here. What's going on? Not seeing what I was seeing. And something has shifted. It may not even be, hello, Kimberly, good to see you, my friend. It may not even be something that technically that is your fault, but it makes you look at you. It makes you look at, wow, what happened? And I have to tell you something. As proud as I am of my team, we have been struggling. And I don't mean just fourth quarter and all the stuff that came with that. We have been struggling. We have been struggling personally to find our ways. We have been struggling business-wise. We have been struggling performance-wise, getting people to put their orders in, trying to figure out what people want. We trying to master the issues that Avon has had through the system and things like that have happened this year. It has really hit us hard. Now, it has not hit everybody hard, but I'm here to tell you, if you feel like you are the only person that some of this stuff in life has hit, and you're the only person who there has been difficulty in life and business, I want you to know that couch you're sitting on right there, or if you're sitting in a chair, it's probably going to be better that you're sitting in my lap. I'm sitting there with you, okay? I'm there with you. I'm squeezing my big butt right in beside you. And so everybody who has this great success, I want to tell you, take it in. Own that success. Celebrate that success. But I want you to know that your struggles are not over. Because let me be clear. You can grow through the growth, but your major growth in your relationships, in life, and in business come through the struggles. So believe me, I have been saying, okay, Jesus, take this wheel. Take this wheel here and just show me, because I am struggling. Lee and I made the ultimate decision that it was time to get on with our life, and it was time to make plans to move and continue our life where we wanted to. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens time-wise for a reason. And I believe that, my boys are in a better place right now. Things are, settled a lot in their area. I feel better about me moving forward. Curly says, take him to church. Girl, I'm on the way. I'm at the pulpit, girl. I am on the pulpit right now. I don't have my robe on, but you know, it's because I got to go back out and work, okay? So what happens is this. We make this decision. We're going to do it. This is what happened. You make a decision of what you want. What I wasn't recognizing was it wasn't just a decision. It became the new goal. It became this goal that, can I be clear? I haven't had a goal like this, a personal goal. Something that I knew that if I hit it, I was going to go, oh my gosh, Lee and I just did this. This happened. And it's not all going to happen just with Avon. As much as I would like to say that Avon could take care of every need I had, they take care of a lot of my needs. See, there was a time in Avon that Avon didn't take care of paying my bills. I had to work the full-time job. I had to work the part-time job. I had to do the newspapers. I had to do all that. I had to go to work at Target for a while. I mean, believe me, I was out there doing everything, right? But then for a while, it was just good. Where we were in our life, it was paying the bills and it's okay. But now guys, there's a new goal. There's a new goal. Next October, I want to be in North Carolina. I want to be in a new place. I want to reclaim my life again and be able to live life as Lee and I have dreamt it to be and try to get on with that. But with that means, it's going to mean we're going to need more money. We're going to need new goals. So this is what happened. So then you all know, I took up this Uber thing. I said, Avon used to be my side hustle. Now it's my main hustle. Now I got another side hustle. I'm Ubering. But let me tell you what I'm learning. I have a lot of fun. I got to be honest. It's been a long, long time since I have had this much fun with people I don't know. And you know me. Look, guys, I don't meet a stranger. I've never met a stranger. If you're going to look at me, you're going to smile, you're going to look at me cockeyed, you're going to look at me cross-eyed. It don't matter how you're looking at me. You going to be my friend or you going to have to walk away, okay? You're going to be my friend. It's just that if you want to talk to me, I'm going to be here. And when people get into my vehicle, of course, they get their own zip code because, you know, they in the Avon mobile, right? Well, they're my friends. They're instantly, well, most of them my friends. Sometimes they just there for the ride, okay? I try to be their friend, but they don't always want to be my friend, okay? It's okay. I'm not going to take it personally. But there's a lot of these instantaneous, and no, not friendships that like the next day I'm going, hey girl, how you doing? Like after I Uber you last night, I just need you to know, I just felt that you and me gonna be besties. No, I'm not that creeper. We're not doing that. That's not what I mean. What I mean is, it's kind of like when you bring a new team member on, you know? You bring them on. There are those who want to talk to you. There are those who don't. Oh, Sharon, you're so funny. Sharon says, you're going to end up being the Uber CEO. No, girl, I don't want to be the CEO of anything. I do not want Scott White's job. I do not want Mr. Uber CEO's job. I like this part of it because you know what? I get to do me. I get to do me the best way I can. I've learned a lot in the short time. Look, I've only been doing this about 2.5 months. This job has humbled me. This new side hustle has opened my eyes. It has made me laugh so hard. It has given me and Lee things to talk about and laugh about when I come home and I share the stories. But some of the stories are not great stories. Some of the stories, you know how y'all it is when you talking to me, you start sharing with me, and I'm like, oh my God, they just shared that with me. I wonder if they know that they never met me, but they just shared that with me. Why they do that? People have that thing with me. I don't know what it is, and suddenly they just want to talk. And when they do, I talk back. And when we do, I tell them about my life and why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I realized through this, not everybody has goals. everybody has, oh, wow, that's nice. Man, I wish I could do that. I wish I could just. And I am like, but you can. You can. You got to claim it. But I realize not everybody thinks like me. Now, look, let me tell you what else it's done. There are people who call for Uber because they don't have a vehicle. There are people who call for Uber because they're traveling. There are people who call for Uber because it's convenient and they're responsible and they want to go out and they want to have a couple of glasses of wine and they don't want to have to worry about getting their car home, or they don't want to have to worry about going back and getting it. And you know what? Because I am a people person, because I like to help people, I need to tell you that this is such a good fit for me for a side hustle. When I started realizing that, you know, we have, where I live down here, there is a road that splits where I live and my neighborhood is, and when you go over on the other side of that big road, it is what a lot of people would call the other side of the tracks. And there's a lot of bad stuff that comes. There's a lot of drugs that comes out from in there. There's probably some people who maybe they aren't great people. Maybe they haven't had a great life. Maybe there are some people who have done some bad things, but this is what I know. People have reacted to me according to how I have reacted to them. I have picked up people that when I see them walking down the road and their pants are dragging down past their ass, which has always annoyed me in my life. I always told my boys, you will never wear your pants that way. You better put that pants, I will pull your pants down. The pants on the ground, pants on the ground. Everybody wearing the pants on the ground. You remember that from American Idol? You know? But now I'm picking up these young men and women with their pants the way they are, trying to make a statement. And suddenly I'm Mama Uber. And these kids are saying, man, lady, I ain't never met no Uber lady like you. You know, you just cool. You just aight. The one guy told me the other night, you aight. I like you. I can't just call for you, right? Now, as he got into my car with this big ring of smoke weeded smell around him, I'm not sure if he's quite going to remember that he was calling me Mama Uber, because he was very happy, probably because of the weed that he had maybe been smoking, okay? It's just, that's how it may be. I'm not going to judge, okay? All I know is he was kind. And he said to me, these $2 here, this is all I got left tonight. But you made me smile, and I needed to smile. He said, so I want you to take this $2. Now, everything the mama and me want to say, no, baby, you don't ever give away your last couple of dollars. You'll ever do that. You know, don't. You keep it. It's like keeping the quarter in there for you had the payphone, you know. But I said, wow, really? I said, nobody, Jerome, has ever told me that. And he said, no way, lady. And I said, well, not exactly like you did, because nobody never give me their last $2. He goes, oh, I gonna have some more money tomorrow. Hey, but my last $2 right now. He says, thank you. He gave me the $2, and he pat me on the shoulder, and out the car it went. If I'd seen that young man walking down the street, I probably would have been very judgmental as far as how he looks. You know, well, you know, he probably is into weed. He probably is that. But you know what? I never gave one second thought as to why was his experience that way. Why is it that, you know, has this been how he has grown up? And by the way, I don't care anymore how he wears his pants. I don't care how he wears his hair. And I don't care if he's got a big FU on his shirt. Because you know what? He is a person, and somewhere deep inside, this boy had a heart and had a want to laugh. And I wouldn't leave him alone. And he just started laughing, and somewhere in his life he needed to laugh. And I think the whole ride was like $3.86, right? And then the $2, he gave me $2, which is awesome. I don't even think I'm gonna spend it. I think I'm just gonna keep it. That will remind me. And I thought, my God, Molly, this is, what has this shown me? Well, let me tell you how I applied it to my Avon business and to any business who's out here. Let me be clear. There are a lot of people watching me. They're from direct sales all over. There are people who watch me because they think I'm funny. There's people who watch me because the fact that I'll make fun of myself is very entertaining to them. The fact that I don't hold anything back. The fact that I'm going to tell you about my struggles and my successes and everything in between. That I'm going to tell you that my kids hated me at one time. That I'm going to tell you I did not have a great relationship with my dad. That I can tell you that I am a fixer, and that I can tell you that I let people use me, and that I can tell you this and that. And then you all go, oh my God, that's me too. That's why a lot of people watch me, and that's okay. We in our company and other people in other companies sometimes get this better than thou attitude, just like we do in normal life. And we say, they left our company and they're going and doing this. Let me give you something here. I have got many people who have become my friends who have left our industry, and they have gone and they have become consultants for paparazzi, $5 jewelry. And I hear people say, really, they're going to go sell that cheap stuff. They're going to go do that, but they just couldn't stay on my team and do what we were doing. Well, let me clarify something for you. Have you looked at the prices, some of our prices? You're sour grapes because their passion, they could not find it with our company. That does not make our company bad, and it does not make them bad. Jen Gear was an Avon representative for years. Something happened. She got into paparazzi. She is top in her game in her company. She's not on my team. She's never been on my team. She's just been this friend through the type of business that we do. I watch her. I support her. I have bought her jewelry. I got news for you. That $5 jewelry, that's some good stuff right there. Now, I got no problem with it, but she's in direct sales, and it's her own business, and it's a home business too. And we're so good at talking about how we support people in small business. No, we've got people out there who only support people who are in the same business that they're in, the same company that they're in. That's wrong. That's judgmental. How dare you? How dare I? Because I have been there. Again, how can I talk about these things? Because I have been there. I do not talk about things that I have not done. I do not talk about things that I have not witnessed. I do not talk about things I have not lived through. Some people find their passion in another company. It may be that they did thrive better under another leader in another company. If we live and we practice and we breathe more like a tribe, I tell you all the time, you're my tribe. I tell you all the time that not just my Avon world, but you who watch me, you, women who want to be better than they've ever been, men who want to make the change and stand up and say, I'm going to do the best thing for my kids, for my life. I'm going to be better no matter what mom told me, no matter what dad told me, no matter what that ex told me, no matter what has happened in my life, no matter how bad it has gotten, no matter what kind of life I've come from, I am going to be better. I am going to do better. I am going to be that person who every single day, whether I fail or not, I'm going to strive to be better than I was the next day. This side hustle has taught me that sometimes I'm going to have to go back to working the hours that I apparently thought that I would never have to work again. Boy, was I wrong. That yes, I am back to 70 to 75 hours a week between my Avon hustle and my side hustle. But I think that God knew no matter what I got into, that it was going to have to be something I felt like I was making a difference as. It was going to be something that could be relatable when I shared it with all of you. And it has to be something that involves people. And it is. I watch couples who get in my vehicle, and when I take them somewhere, they're very sober. And when I go pick them up, they're very drunk. Nobody puked in my car. They all know better. Let's be clear. They don't. But I watch them. They say, we're so grateful for this Uber thing. And in their case, they're just thankful for me because I'm the one who happens to be picking them up, because they get to go out, they get to relax. They've had a bad week where the kids are concerned. They've had a bad week at work. Maybe the husband's hours has been cut, and they get a chance to go to a Christmas party. They get a chance to go to a friend's house. They get a chance to maybe go out to dinner and have a glass of wine or something. And for not much of an expense, they get to get home safely, God willing, and the creek don't rise and Molly stay on the road, okay? I get to be a part of that. I picked up a bride and a groom. Little did I know I was picking them up, but they were at a place, they were at a hangout. They were having an after party of the party at the Green Door. And I got a call to go up to the Green Door to pick somebody up, and it was a guy came out to the car. He says, "Hey, can you give me, hi Tala, how are you? Hi Cheryl." He says, "Can you give me a minute?" He said, I'm waiting for my bride. Well, I thought it was like newly married, like he's still calling her his bride. And I thought, oh my God, ain't that sweet? You know, that kind of thing is what I thought. And when she came out the door, she was in her wedding dress, and she had her bouquet, and had something else that somebody had given her, and they had a couple of bags of stuff. And our ride was going to be about 17 minutes, according to the Uber app. And I was like, oh my gosh, you really just got, hi Angela, you really just got married today, like tonight. And he says, oh yeah, he says, this is like where we hang out. This is where we, you know, all during the time we were dating, this is where we were. So even though we had our wedding and even though we had our reception, it didn't feel right not to come back here with our friends and finish the night out here. And I said, oh my gosh, that's so cool. And, you know, they just start talking to me. I don't get it, people, but you do the same thing, okay? But they just start talking to me. She says, oh my gosh, and she's got her phone, and she goes, here's my dog. She goes, he's staying with the grandparents tonight. And I said, oh, grandparents. Yeah, because this is their grandpup, and this is a beagle, and they're staying with him, and they sent me a picture so I wouldn't worry. See him on the end of the bed sleeping. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's adorable. And he was adorable, because you know me, since I lost my cane, every dog is just adorable. And so she's like, oh, look, honey. And then she's going, I had so much fun tonight. It was such a great day. And they started sharing memories with each other. And for a moment, I was just the person who was taking it in. I was just the person who was listening to their day. In the matter of 16 minutes, I followed their journey through their wedding and their day. And what the fact that the family came in from her side, and what were they going to do? And he finally went, baby, I can't even think about that right now. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. We just got to get home. We'll think about it tomorrow. And so I get him back home, and, you know, congratulate him again. And I watch him go in, and he picks her up, and he carries her over the threshold, which was like so cool. If I could have taken my phone out of the holder and snapped the... I would have, but I didn't get to. But it's here. It's here. I watched that. I would have missed that. I didn't know them, but I certainly felt like I was a part of it after they walked me through the day. So I have that. Then we have the people that I picked up last night. I was telling Lee about this, or finishing telling him about this today. It was so funny. Hold on, let me get a drink of coffee. And so it was a couple that I had picked up before. We gonna get to the couple. And they were two men. And the men who called for it, we're gonna call him Doug, because that's his name. Doug. And he called. I didn't know how many people would be there, but they called for an Uber XL. And I pulled up at the Holiday Inn. They apparently had a Christmas party there for their job. And Shirley, I said, oh, wow, they look really familiar. And I think the way I knew that is because two of them was stumbling around a whole lot. And I thought, oh, Lord. So I pull up, Doug gets in, and the other guy gets in, don't know what his name was. Doug gets in, and then the couple gets in. And they're like, now this isn't going to mean anything to you all in Southern, if you're not from Southern Maryland, okay? But this is what happened. So they said, the address is in the Uber is going to where they're going. But first, you're taking us to our house. And I'm thinking, wow, their house really isn't on the way to Leonardtown. We're like going to go up here. I mean, I can get to Leonardtown, but no offense, I can get to Leonardtown from any road, but it's not exactly going in that direction. But they had told these two guys that where they lived, they could ride with them. So in the meantime, they all get in. It's all good. So the wife of the one guy that I had picked up before, the two that were drunk, she sits up here with me. She's talking to me. And the guy's in the back, and he's like, Molly, we had you before. You the best Uber driver. I told them when they said your name. And he's like, oh, I told them. And he's like in the back seat in the middle of the two guys, that you was the best. So, of course, I'm like, okay, he's been drinking. And I'm like, oh, dude, you say that to all your Uber drivers, don't you? And he says, yes, I do. I even call them Molly. And I'm like, well, the men should certainly love that. And he says, yeah. So then, you know, he gets on this thing. We're out of the blue. He says, Molly, I need to ask you a question. And I'm like, oh, God, am I going to be able to understand them? And she's slurring her words twice as bad, okay? He says, I need to know, do you like boobies? Now, first reaction is you just want to react, right? You want to go like, what? But I have learned in 2.5 months of Ubering, I have learned you still handle drunks the same, okay? And I said, sure, absolutely. I like them. He says, but do you like big ones or small ones? And I'm like, oh, Jesus, take the way. And it says, wife's looking at me. And I'm thinking, well, Lord, she looks like she wants to reach over here and cop a feel at any point now. So let's be very careful with how we answer this so I don't run off the road. And he says, I said, well, to be honest, I like them all. I am an equal opportunity booby lover. That's what you can call me. I make no judgment on any of them. Small, medium, large, extra large, in between, whatever. Some may not ever develop. It doesn't matter. I just love them all. And he says, oh my God, I knew I love you even more because me too. And his wife turns and says, what? You don't like mine? Is that what you said? And I'm thinking, oh, God, no, let's not. I could all of a sudden, in my head, I saw her flailing over the back. No, she wasn't doing this, but I thought she going to take her seatbelt off and she going to start nailing this guy right in the head in between the two guys. I'm thinking, this cannot be happening. And he goes, I don't know, baby. I love yours too. And I'm thinking, no, dude, you're not supposed to just say, I love yours too. You're supposed to say, yours are the best. You're awesome. And yours over everybody. You're supposed to say, you the woman, forget all the other ones. That would be a good answer. That would also be a sober answer, which he was not sober. So I looked at her and I had no other choice. I said, personally, I think yours are awesome. I'm just the Uber driver, but I need you to know you're rocking them. I put both hands on the steering wheel, and I knew I was 5 minutes from their house, and I was going to keep driving and try to get us there safely. Jesus, take the wheel, I thought. So the guys back there, they're sitting on either side. They're just, ha-ha, and I can tell they're more businessmen. These are totally Southern Maryland, redneck couple. Love them. They're nice. I'd picked them up before. Same type thing going on. They funny, they good, couldn't wait to get them home. So it ends up that we get them, we pull them up, we get them in the drive, we get them out of the car. So let me tell you what else I did. Let me downshift just a little bit. Earlier in the day, I had told Lee, I really want to do something for my Uber passengers for Christmas. I don't really know what to do for them. I said, I could bake for them, but I really am not going to have the time to do that. And I said, then I have to worry about who has allergies, who can have what, blah, 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 on and on and on. So I said, I think that's going to be more stress for me than I really need. So I really want to do something. And I said, I was getting ready to take some shower gels and some makeup and perfume, some of them that we don't actually sell anymore, but I still have some here in my own personal stock, and deodorants and lip balms and things like that. And I decided, and I'll snap a picture of this so you guys can see it because I have a basket that I put it all in. So I wrapped them all individually, and I took my business card, poked a hole in it, put a ribbon, put it around this clear bag so I could see what was in it, just a little Christmassy bags. And yeah, Janetta, you're right. Drunk man tells a sober man's truth. I get it. And so I decided that I was going to have men's gifts. I was going to have, you know, gifts for women. I was going to have both. I was going to give $30 perfumes. I didn't care. All this stuff is paid for that I have. So I decided that rather than me just donating this somewhere, that I was going to, along with the fact that they could pick those brochures up with sample at any time out of the back, that I was going to give everybody Avon products, a little goodie bag of Avon products. If it's a guy, I know what it is. Wild Country, aftershave, deodorants, lip balms, showers, perfumes, and then on the very last week of Christmas, I have a lot of bigger things here, like Christmas stuff, and I'm going to wrap them up, kid stuff, so that when I get the kids who get in with their parents, that I'm going to have something for everybody. And I thought, I am going to bless the Uber world with free Avon. Literally free Avon. I'm gonna say, if you can't use it, if you don't like it, pay it forward, give it to somebody else, wrap it up, re-gift it, do something. But this is for you because I appreciate the fact that you used my Uber, and because of you, I'm going after my dreams. My dreams, my goals. I have new goals. They've all heard of my new goals by then. Everybody knows that gets in my Uber that I'm making money to move to North Carolina. They get it. Paying down my debt, putting the money away in order to put down on a place. They know what I'm doing. They know. So I'm like, I'm going to do this. So I started it last night. So they're the first people. They go to get out, right? They go to get out. So in order to get them to let go of the door and quit drunk talking, me and the other two guys who are paying for the Uber, by the way, I say, guys, hold up. I got something for you. I got something for you. And I said it just like that. I got something for you. I figure, I guess they'd understand it better. I don't know. Just do the drunk accent. Maybe they'll get it. And he's like, oh, what? What do you mean you got something for me? I said, I got a gift for you. I said, I got a gift for both of you. So I picked up a thing, a Wild Country cologne, and then trying to think, what perfume was it that I gave the lady? It was Fergie Outspoken Party, okay? It was like, you can't even get that anymore, okay? I had a thing of that. So I said, this is for you and this is for you. And I went through the spiel. If you don't like it, pay it forward, re-gift it, do what you want to, but this is for you. thank you for riding in my Uber. And they both step back and they're like, oh my gosh, the Uber lady just gave us, and he says, no, it's Molly. Molly, except he said a little bit drunker. Molly gave us the gift. Molly, the Uber lady. And I was like, Uber Avon lady. And he was like, yeah, what she said. And I thought, oh my gosh. I said, okay, we'll go in and unwrap them. I hope you like them. I'm sure I'm going to see you again. They stepped away. I was like, Doug, close the door. I'm getting the automatic thing right now. Bye, guys. See you later. Go inside. Go ahead. So we watched them. We made sure they got inside. So I gave the gifts away. They're really, really happy. They're probably going to wake up in the morning and see a little tag that has, like, you know, my name on it and go, how the heck did the Avon lady get in my house? Is she Santa's helper? How'd she leave this in my house? Wait, who you have in here last night? Did you bring some woman in this house after the party? No, baby, I didn't. Well, I remember you was talking about somebody's boobies. Well, baby, I was talking about, I can just hear it now. I'm telling you, I just know maybe where it went. That was in my head, of course, and that's what makes me enjoy it so much. So, that was one of the finer points of last night, okay? So, let me get real quick, because I'm looking here, it's 9:30. I got a little bit more time. But I need to tell you about the Popo, okay? First of all, let me say that this is not my first experience with the Popo as an Avon lady. But it is my first experience with the Popo as an Uber Avon lady. Yeah. So it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe 12:30. And so late that after midnight down in my area, except for the really main roads, all the secondary roads, the stoplights. Hi, Franny! Franny's on here. Hey, guys, my sister-in-law, Franny, is on here. I am Franny. I'm having a blast. You know me, girl. I'm going to make fun of everything. I'm going to make fun with everything. So, but it is. It's a good time. Mwah. Merry Christmas, my friend. So, I'm driving. All the lights are blinking, right? So I'm trying to head back to the house, and that's that thing. That's the, hi, Heidi, how are you? That's what I do. See, guys, make sure you're putting where you're from, hashtag live, hashtag replay, share it, all that good stuff, okay? You know, do what you got to do, because somebody have a bad day, they depressed at Christmas. You cannot hear my stories and stay depressed, okay? You cannot. You may go back to being depressed, but while you listening to it, you gonna laugh, okay? Because I can't make this stuff up, okay? It really happened. I cannot make this stuff up. So the lights are blinking. It's 1:30 in the morning, and my whole deal is I go, okay, I'm 8 minutes away from home. I wonder if I'll get home. Stacy, you were not on the replay. I am still on here. Are you trying to confuse me? Stacy, you're live. You're not replay. This is the real deal here. Feel me. Well, don't feel me, but you know what I'm saying. Stacy, this is live. I am not to replays, okay? So, anyways. So I'm like, okay, 8 minutes to home. I wonder if I'll get home, right? I wonder if I'll get home before I get another Uber request, right? So I'm going, I'm not, I swear to you, I'm 6 minutes from home, right? And all of a sudden I get the request. Bling, 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 bling. And I'm like, oh, wow. And the request is for me to go from where I'm at, Lexington Park, to Leonardtown. Okay, which is probably about 18 minutes away. So tells me a lot of Ubers weren't out. It was going to be a long distance run. So all my Uber people like Lisa and them, they know what that means. We're going to make more money. We're going to get a long distance fee run. It's going to be probably a good run. Roger quit it. He's already putting the police cars on. Roger quit it. So I know in order to go back, hi Linda Church, how are you? In order to go back, I have to make a U-turn somewhere, right? Don't get ahead of me. I was allowed to make this U-turn. Do not get ahead of me, and do not judge me. You are already judging me. I can feel it. Quit judging me on the U-turn. I was able to do it. Thank you. Hi, Tammy. Thanks for joining me. Hi, Paula. Hi, Giselle. So, here we go. Let's get back. So, I am going, I'm like, I got a U-turn, okay? So I come up, there's a road, Chancellor's Run Road, which is right by Great Mills High School. And the lights are blinking, you know, so we're getting the blinky red light, you know, coming for the turn. Guys, there's nothing coming, right? I mean, like, I'm not a crazy Uber driver. No matter what stories you may hear from Lee, I am not a crazy Uber driver, okay? I'm just not. So I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, so here we go. I'm coming up. So I go, I slow down. Nothing's coming. Hi, Josie. Love you too. Thank you for watching from Chicago. Very cool. And Kimberly from Georgia. Love you, girl. So anyways, so I make the U-turn, right? I make the no problem. It's not like I had to back up. I make a U-turn. I'm going back down to Lairtown. I'm actually excited. Oh, this is going to be a long distance run. More money towards my dream. More money towards my goal. This is what I'm thinking. This keeps me going when I'm out late doing this, right? It keeps me going. Could be another Avon customer. Somebody may take the packet. Never know. So I make the turn there and I go all the way down to the end of this street. There's a Sheetz and lights that are there. But again, all the lights are blinking. So I have to merge right, but when you're merging right, there's red blinky lights there. So I slow down, right? Roger, I'm going to hit you when I see you. I'm going to bop you right in the back of the head, Roger. Stop it. Don't judge me. Y'all are judging me. Quit it. So I'd probably judge me too, so it's okay. So I go through that. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, lights, camera, I look in my rear and I'm like, oh my gosh, wonder where that cop came from. I'm thinking, oh, they got to get past me, right? They got to get past me. So I'm like, so I pull into the slide off, and there's a post office right there, big parking lot. So I slide off and he slides in right behind me. Oh no, I'm thinking, uh-oh, what did I'm thinking, no way, I was speeding. And look, I'm not dumb. I know the cops. I mean, I don't mean like know them. But our area, county cops are out. State troopers are out. Believe me, they're out looking for the drunks. They're looking for this stuff. They're where they stop people. They're looking for a reason, okay? They're out there to protect and serve. But I wasn't doing nothing. And all of a sudden, I am like, Lee, what are you... Lee's playing, Lee, you're judging me, quit it. Oh my gosh, Lee's judging me, he's playing police sirens. So, I'm like, so you know how you freeze up? You're like, immediately, you're thinking, I didn't do anything. What did I do? What do I do? Do I reach for the glove compartment? I don't want to reach. He might think I'm reaching for a gun. Wait a minute. All I have is my wallet. My wallet's in the thing. What do I do? Do I just sit here? Do I put my hands on the wheel? Oh my gosh. What do I do here? You never know that I was in a family full of cops at one time, okay? My ex-husband was a police officer. Seriously? So I'm like, I'm sitting here trying to figure out, you know, what am I doing? I'm thinking, I better just sit here. He gonna see me moving around. He gonna think I'm hiding something. I need to just stop. So I do. He puts the big old spotlight up. I'm thinking, I can't see him. I don't know if he's short man, tall man. All I know is lights. He got lights. So, I'm choking myself. So, he comes up. I put the window down. I haven't gotten anything. Not my registration. Do you hear him? It's so wrong. It's so wrong. They're going to cut me off. You better cut that off. They're going to cut off my live stream. Oh my God, Lee's making me laugh so hard I'm crying. So, really? All right, I see all your stuff. All your police. Deborah, stop it. Okay. I got to stop choking. I got to tell you this. So he comes up and he says, hello, ma'am. And I'm like, oh my God, he's so young. Now I can see him. I'm like, he looks all of like 23, right? He's like, looks younger than both my sons. And I'm like, well, hey there. I thought, don't sound too happy. If you sound too happy, he gonna think you drinking, because nobody happy when the cop pull him over. So Molly, don't act real happy. Why? And I'm like, hey there, how you doing? And he's, and oh, I'm like, oh my, and he goes, ma'am, I'm good. Do you know why I'm pulling you over? And I'm like, no, really I don't. I like, you know, I was just, and you know, I have my phone. My phone, I got this stand thing for my ginormous phone, right? So I got this thing there so I can look at it. I don't have to look down. It's like this really nice holder thing. And I'm like, I was just heading to an Uber pickup. He says, oh, you Uber? And I said, yes, sir. He says, well, he said, back there. And I'm like, back there. What did I do back there? He says, back on Great Mills Road, when you made the U-turn. I'm thinking, holy shit, he's been following me since then? He says, when you made the U-turn, and I'm like, yeah? And he says, did you know that you didn't come to a complete stop before you made the U-turn? And I'm like, looking at him, because I'm thinking, I don't want to lie, and I'm thinking, and he says, and then, and I thought, oh God, he not done. He says, and then you came to this light back here, the red blinky light, and you didn't come to a complete stop there. And I said, oh, I said, you know what? You're right. I probably didn't. I did not know what to say because he was right. What am I going to do? Lie? You know they got the tapes and everything in the car now. What am I going to do? Lie about it? So I said, oh, you know what? I said, nothing was coming. And I guess you guys don't believe in them California stops. Stupid thing to say. Why would I say, I guess you don't believe in them California? Who does that? I don't even know if that's really a real thing, California stop. But what do? I say something stupid like that. Guess you don't believe in the California. He's going to think I'm drinking. I'm telling myself, shut up, Molly. Just shut up. What are you doing? He's going to get out, make you walk a line, and you know sober you cannot walk a line, Molly. What are you doing? But I can't shut up. You know me. It's like this. I can't shut up. So I'm like, yeah, okay. And he says, well, he says, can I get your driver's license and your registration? And I said, absolutely. So I turn and I go, oh, hold up. He says, hold up. I said, I'm going to reach over there because my registration's over there. And in here is my wallet, and my license is in there. But I don't want you to think I am reaching for anything except my license and my registration. And he says, okay. And I said, up here, I'm going to turn my interior light on so you can see what I'm doing. Like I'm talking sign language to him or something. I know he thought I was drinking. What was wrong with me? What is wrong with this picture? So he says that would be fine. So I go in and first I can't find my license because I'm a little shook up because I got pulled over, you know, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not in a family with cops anymore. What the heck am I going to do? Ain't no cops in my family. What's going to happen? Blah, blah, blah. So I find my license. I give it to him. I reach him, get the registration, give it the registration, and he says, I'll be back. And I thought, holy mother of God, I have been on the job. How long? And the popo done pulled over the Uber lady who's trying to get the drunks home, but now he's gonna think I'm drunk because I can't shut up. Because I got to talk to him and ask him about California stops. And yeah, I probably did do that. Like, who admits, right? Are you not supposed to admit that you, what the heck? So I'm sitting there. Well, at the same time, I'm going, Jesus, take the wheel. My Uber customer is like waiting for me in Leonardtown. So now I'm like, well, this is great. 18-minute drive. Now going to turn into 26-minute drive. They going to wonder where I'm at. I bet they going to give me a bad. So now I'm getting a little angry. I'm like, really? I didn't stop at the red light. Nothing was coming. I'm thinking to myself, I'm getting myself a little angry here. And now, instead of getting a 5-star rating, this person could give me a 4-star rating. I'm like, Roger, quit it. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, seriously? So now I'm like, this is just going to be a great howdy do to the finish of a great Uber evening. Thank you. So here comes young deputy. Comes back up with this. Little did I know that they do these things. See, I have the proof. Y'all think I sit around and make these stories up. No, I don't, because here it is, people. It's right here. You see traffic violation? Do you see that? Thank you very much. So, he comes up and he says, Miss Stone, and I said, yes, sir. And then I said, oh my God, I'm calling you sir, but you're so young. And he says, yes, ma'am. And I'm like, shut up, Molly. Just shut up and listen to him. Quit nervous talking. And I'm like, yeah. I said, I probably have kids older than you. And he says, I get told that a lot. And I'm like, wow, I'm sorry, I'm one more person. And I'm thinking, shut up, just take it. And he says, what I'm gonna do is, let me ask you something first. And I said, okay. And he says, so you do Avon? And I said, yes, sir. I said, Avon representative for almost 15 years. And he said, you called me sir again. And I said, yes, sir. Yeah, I did. I did. And he said, and you Uber? And I said, well, yes, sir. And he said, yeah. And I said, it's probably a mom thing. I said, I got goals. Who says that to the police officer? Seriously? So now I'm going to let the officer know that I have goals. And I said, yes, sir, I have goals. My husband and I want to move to North Carolina, so this would be my new side hustle. I'm the Uber Avon lady. And he said, that's pretty cool. And I thought, oh. I said, yeah, I think so too. Immediately, I just start talking again, right? Like, we just having this conversation. I don't get it. We having this conversation. He says, well, what I'm going to do, Miss Stone, is he says, I'm not going to give you a ticket. I'm going to give you a traffic violation warning because, and did I tell, oh, by the way, did I tell you he told me at the beginning, I need to let you know that this is all being taped. I got to thinking about that afterwards. I'm sure they reviewed that tape and they all had a good laugh at roll call, okay? Hey guys, I met the Uber Avon lady. Let me tell you about this, right? I almost made her walk the line, but I thought you can't make this shit up, right? I can hear them right now, okay, but it's all good. So anyway, so I got a warning that says, driver failed to stop at flashing red traffic signal stop line. So there are bunches of drunks out there driving around, and I didn't stop, and I got Avon all over my vehicle, and I got Uber things on my thing, and you're going to stop me, but it's okay, because I said, oh my gosh, I said, you're awesome. I said, don't let nobody tell you anything else. And he said, what? I said, you are awesome, and the Uber Avon lady thinks so. You're awesome. I said, warning, you could have ticketed me. He said, I could have. I said, but you didn't. And I said, I have somebody waiting for me, I'm supposed to be picking them up right now. I said, see, it's right there. This is where I'm heading. And he says, let me get you back to that. He says, but the next blinking light you come at, I said, I will stop. I will stop. I will count to 10. He said, you don't have to count to 10. Maybe count to 2, but you ain't got to count to 10. I said, okay. And I said, hey, thank you. I said, would you like a brochure? I said, got lots of samples in it. Maybe your mama would like one. He looked at me and I said, you don't have to take one. I was just asking. He takes the book, shakes his head, looks at the book, flips it over. It's got Skin So Soft sample. It's got lipstick sample. Oh, Jesus, it had a lipstick sample. It's got a skincare sample in it. It's got, I said, and it's got a men's cologne right there. I said, you see that Mesmerize? That's men's cologne. It's not woman, it's men's. That's what I want you to try, but everything else your mom can try. He said, you have a good evening, Miss Stone. And I said, absolutely, officer, thank you. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this up. I am going to keep this along with the $2. I am going to frame this. Thank you very much. I did not get a ticket. I got a warning. Yes, and I will have you know that when I got to the Leonardtown stop to pick up the guy who was drunk also, I told him about this, and he said, really? all you got was a warning? And I said, that's what I got, but I really wanted you to know why it took me about 9 minutes longer than it should have. I said, so I apologize. If I had stopped at that, blinking red light, this wouldn't have happened. So I'm kind of like trying to own it as the Uber lady, right? I'm trying to own it. And he says, no, if he had been locking up the drunks instead of trying to stop the Avon lady, he says, you would have been here. It's all good. You still give him 5 stars. It's okay. So, in the end, the night turned out very well. It turned out very well. Didn't get a ticket. Got a warning. Gave him a book. Mama hasn't ordered from me yet. Not sure if he tried the cologne, but I know one thing. I have got to tell you, every blinking red light, complete stop. I count to 2. And then I proceed. I am a law-abiding citizen because they're watching me and I don't even know it, and it's scurry, okay? They're watching me. I was so glad he didn't make me walk a line, because you know what? Had he made me walk a line, I was stone cold sober with so much coffee in me, I couldn't walk a line if I'm sober. Are you kidding? I would have been like, well, this is a loss, and don't make me say the ABCs backwards. I hear they really don't do that, but if they did, that would be done too. So, those are the 2 best stories that I have for you right now. They are the 2 best. But what I want to tell you is this. I need you to know that this journey is meant to be for me. This journey is also meant to be for me to share with you. I believe that. I believe, maybe your Avon brochure is in the police station. I hope I get lots of people, Robin, I know. I am learning. I thought that I learned so, and I have, from Avon customers, from representatives who are on my team, from representatives who are not on my team, from the friendships that I have. Can I be very honest? From family, from everything. But I believe that this is really opening my eyes to so many things that I'm going to be able to share with you. To date, I have 6 new online customers from picking up this side hustle. I have signed up 1 person from this side hustle. Right now, I am throwing a bunch of Avon love into the world by giving them gifts every time they're leaving and going to their homes or their offices. I'm putting the products in their hand, the skincare in their hand, the lipsticks in their hands, some of the gifts in their hands. Remember the Olafs? I still had some Olafs that were here. I'm holding those for the kids, and there are going to be Olafs that we used to sell, and I'm going to put those in the hands of the kids. So now I am wondering, oh, am I going to take this stuff down with me? It's not a whole lot of it, but it's stuff that I thought I could donate it to senior places, but I thought, I'm running into people. It's not just the rich who use Uber. It's not just the people who want to go drink that use Uber. These are people that this is the only way they get to their jobs. This is the only way. I pick up a young man about twice a week at the Wendy's who doesn't get off till 1:30 in the morning some nights. And I pick him up, and he does this to help his mom pay the rent. And yeah, he shared that with me. That's why I know it. And I am saving an aftershave and a deodorant. Not that he needs it. He smells fine. But all of that stuff, I'm shaving it for him. But I've also got another package for him for his mom. I am trying to use this stuff for the greater good. And I want you to think that no matter what you're involved in, something to do with your church, something to do with your job, maybe somebody down the street, I want to ask you to keep your eyes open. I want to ask you to don't forget to use your peripheral vision in life. And I want to tell you that don't just look at what's straight in front of you. This journey, I am absolutely 100% convinced, is meant to be for me. This is meant to be. It's meant that if some of you were having a bad day or a bad week, you needed to laugh. And I believe those stories did not come by accident. I believe these things happen because 1, somebody up there knows I'm going to share it with you. 2, sometimes we just need to laugh, and it's got nothing to do with business or anything else. It's not always a lesson. It's just, oh my gosh, I can't believe how she handled that. The other thing is it has opened up to me not being so judgmental. I think that by the end of this journey, I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to learn that even at 55 years old, I can work just as hard as I did when I started this business at 41 years old. I was allowed to build Avon Business to pay all of my bills that have to be paid on a monthly basis. And I am so happy that I had done that. It's been a rough year. We did not finish with an increase this year, but you know what? 2019 is upon us, and my team is engaged, and I hope that they all figure out what their goals are and that we can do this. I want you to know that if you are still plugging away at life and you don't have a goal, or you're just like, oh, well, my next goal is honor society. I don't think they're bad goals, but I think that you need to have a life goal. I do. A life want. Something that you can feel in your core that you want to do. I don't care if it's do something for somebody, but it's going to require you doing more. You doing more than you have before in order for you to get there. And then when you get there and it doesn't come so easy, you are going to say, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Remember when I told you a long time ago, and many of you have been watching me for years, you know, but I told many of you so many years ago, you don't know what you can do until you're put in a position that you have to do it. And I think I used that with making the step to divorce my first husband and taking my kids and leaving my home, and how did I work all the jobs, and how did I deliver the newspaper, and how did I still work my Avon business, and how did I still do this stuff. And I said, because when put in the position that I had to do it, survival for me and my kids to get me where I wanted to get, you will be amazed at what you can do. And I'm not telling everybody to go out and get a side hustle of Uber. That's not what I'm saying. But if you want to, contact me because I got a link, okay? What I'm telling you is, no matter what your life calls for, don't stay stagnated in just the success you have now. Because I'm telling you right now, the success that seems to come at very little expense to you is not going to stay where it's at forever. You're going to hit a plateau, and suddenly you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, nothing's happening. This isn't, and that's where I was. And I think I knew I needed this. Okay, I needed this, and I'm not saying that everybody else needs it. I'm not saying you need a new side hustle. I'm saying don't be so judgmental. Don't be judgmental of the people who've left your business. Don't be judgmental if somebody goes and does something else. Their journey is their journey, and they need to find their passion, and they need to find what makes them tick, and they need to find what they feel like they can be good at, and what they believe in, and what they want to do. And we need to support somebody's journey, even if it's walking away from the journey that we saw for them. Because I got news for you. What we see for people, that's not worth a hill of beans. It's what they see for themselves. And we should be not making fun of their companies, not making fun of their path, not making fun of, because you're like, well, they could have done so much better with this. I don't know why they just went back to work there. Quit worrying about why. Quit judging them. Support them. Let them know that if that's where they believe they belong, if they shouldn't, then let them have that, because your judgment of them and their life, or where they're at in their business, or lack thereof, or that it wasn't for them, or it's not what they want. Stop being selfish and thinking it's all about what you want. Quit pushing people so much that you push them right out the door. People do that in your life. I've got people who have put so much stress on me, and I've let them. It's my fault that I've ended up having to say, no, you don't have a place here anymore. You don't have a place. You don't have a say. You don't pay my bills. You don't feed me. You don't, just quit having an opinion from the cheap seats. And just like people shouldn't have that in your life, you should not have that in other people's lives. Remember, if there's a lesson for you to tell somebody, let's hope you learn the lesson first. So that's what I will leave you with tonight, because the people getting ready to lead the parties, and they need the Avon Uber lady. They need me. I gotta go out there, take my coffee, get some people home, make some more money, get me closer to my North Carolina goal so I can have a big party and y'all can come celebrate and I can cook for you and all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff I'm missing this year. There's a lot of stuff I'm not going to be attending this year. There's a lot of things that I am having to sacrifice because I have this goal that I cannot get out of my head. And what it's going to take for Lee and I to get there is going to take everything we have. But next year at this time, I hope that I'm going to be able to share the fruits of my labor, of everything that I'm working towards right now. Peace in my life, a new place for me and Lee to start over. Just contentment and to get on with our lives, quit taking care of everybody else, and just do what we need to do and show you that you can too. So I hope as you follow me in your journey, and in my journey, that you will continue watching, that you'll continue sharing, that we'll continue giving people laughs and fun and good time and inspiration and motivation. You guys are amazing for even listening to me. Thank you very much. This will be episode 2. I will put this on YouTube so you can share it with anybody that you want to. It won't happen until probably the end of the week sometime. But I love you guys. Thank you for the cards. We'll be sharing more of those later on. Merry Christmas. Congratulations to everybody who made President's Club and above in my company. I know you worked so hard and we had so many struggles to get past in order for you to do that. Also, if you did not quite make it, if you did not meet that goal, can I be honest? There's a new year coming. You need to let go and you need to move on and you need to make new goals and you need to make it happen in 2019. If there's something you want, you need to start working on it now. Love you very much. Hope to have more stories for you in a week or so. So be watching for me telling you it's coming. Until then, Avon Uber Lady out. See ya.